I don't have time for games, Joe. Out of my way.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm checking the duty roster for Karen's name.
Frank, who the heck is Karen Wexler?
Just save it, man. It wasn't funny the first time.
I'm not kidding.
Neither am I.
Dr. Honigbaum to pediatrics. Dr. Honigbaum to pediatrics.
I don't get it. She's not on duty all week, and she didn't say a word about taking time off.
Frank, she who?
Karen Wexler, damn it. The girl next door, the girl we all grew up with. You were once engaged to her.
What?
You broke up with her. Now I'm lucky enough to have her in my life. And she's got to be here.
Karen Wexler.
Yes.
Wexler. Well, the only Wexler I've ever known is Rhonda.
That's Karen's mom.
Frank, Rhonda Wexler is that drunk lady that we used to do chores for when we were kids. She never stopped guzzling long enough to have kids with anybody.
You're wrong.
Look, I'm telling
look,
you.
I've got a picture of her right here.
You carry a picture of Rhonda?
No, Karen. Now, just hold on. Give me a second. I know it's here somewhere.
You know, Gabby was right. We got to hook you up with someone real and fast.
Where is it? It was here. It was right here.
All right, listen. Gabby's got this friend.
What the hell is going on here? This doesn't make any sense. This can't be happening. It's like she just disappeared. Yeah, hi. Who is this?
112 East.
Is it Frank Scanlon? Look, put Karen on, okay? 555-0122. What do you mean that's your number? How long have you had it? Oh, that's impossible. No, I am not playing a game with you. I'm just... hello?
Dr. Pingram,
Oh.
5542.
I don't get it. It's like a bad dream.
5542.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Hey, I apologize.
What was that all about?
Don't ask, okay? Just forget it. It was some kind of a practical joke, but the whole thing backfired or something. I'm not really sure myself, but I'll figure it out.
All right, let me know when you do.
Yeah, sure. Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
The other night, I was out on a run, and I ran into Rhonda.
Oh, Frank, you're not gonna bring this up
No,
again.
look, I gave her a lift, all right, but she left something under the seat, and I'd like to get it back to her. Any idea where to look?
Did you try Jake's? She's got a stool dedicated in her honor.
Jake's, right. I'll give that a shot.
Hey, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little short on sleep, you know. I'm sorry, I know I did sound kind of nuts.
Kinda, yeah.
I'll get 8 hours tonight, all right?
Do that, will you?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Dr. Chin, cardiologist. Dr. Ronald Chin, cardiologist.
Karen! Come on, answer.
Hang on.
Oh. Thank God I am not crazy. She'll clear it up. It'll all make sense. Just...
Sorry to keep you waiting. I just got out of the shower.
I'm sorry to bother you.
No bother. Can I help you?
I was looking for someone.
Anybody in particular?
Karen Wexler, is she here?
I don't think so. Not in this apartment, anyway. Did she just move into the building?
Well, she used to live here in this apartment. I thought.
I've been here a few years now, and I've never heard of any Karen Wexler. Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck finding her.
What's wrong with to me. What's going on?
Hey, could I please have another drink here? Wherever you are. Hey, how come everyone gets a break but me? Come on, I need another one right
Excuse
here.
me.
now.
See-
Hey, Frankie, oh, baby, you look so cute. Come on, put yourself down right next to me here.
You do know me.
What, are you kidding me? I'm not that drunk, all right? I've been watching you grow up ever since I paid you to shovel the snow from my stew.
Rhonda, listen. I need to ask you something, okay?
Yeah, sure, it'll cost you a drink.
Fine, but first let's talk about your daughter.
My daughter? I don't have a daughter, you know that.
Sure you do. Her name is Karen. She's...
No kids. Come on, you're wrong.
Then how come I recognize that locket? Huh?
What, this here?
Yes, Karen never takes it off.
No, this belongs to me. No, I used to wear this all the time. I still do. It belongs to my sister, Carolyn. You know, she's not here anymore.
Rhonda, listen.
Now, you listen to me. You think that if I had a daughter or anyone who thought twice about me, I'd end up like this? First, my sister dies. And I get blamed for that by my dad. And then he drinks himself into the ground, and I have to bury him. Yeah? Who's gonna bury me, Frankie, huh? Who's gonna bury me? Because I'm all alone. Hey, come on. I need another drink. I need it right
Rhonda,
now.
please.
Hey, come on.
Listen to me.
Torture
Rhonda,
me.
Rhonda, I don't want to make it worse for you.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Listen, you know me. I don't want to hurt you.
What do you want from me? Why do you keep on bothering me?
I lost someone very important to me, and I'm trying to find her, and I need your help.
You know, I need a drink.
All right, fine. Rhonda, I'll buy you a drink, okay? I'll buy you two, the bottle, whatever. Just listen to me. Rhonda, listen. Karen told me that Scott was her father, Scott Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very...
Think, Rhonda, concentrate. Listen, you had a one-night thing with him.
Oh, hey, Scott Baldwin wouldn't give me the time of day, you know? He barely even spoke to me, let alone... Sure as heck didn't sleep with me.
Yes, you did. Think, it must have been like 1973. You had a computer, didn't you? In the 70s, way before anyone else, your father put it together, didn't he?
Yeah, so what? We had a computer. Nobody cared about it, you know, like everything else in life. How did you know I had a computer, huh?
The same way I know. You were going to ask Scotty Baldwin to a dance with you. The Spring Fling, remember?
Yeah, the Spring Fling.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that dance, and I called Scott, but of course he turned me down. But then I figured, you know, maybe I'd go anyway, even though he had a date.
That's it.
I don't know, maybe he'd notice me, you know? But someone stopped me, you know? Someone convinced me not to go.
What did they call you back then, Rhonda?
Oh, what do you mean? What did they-
A nickname. Did you have a nickname?
Oh, I don't know what. Come on, what difference does it?
A world of difference. All the difference. So, Rhonda, please tell me.
All right. Get away from me. Yeah, okay. I had a nickname. They used to call me.
Cookie. They used to call you Cookie. You Cookie.
What about?
Of course you are. You Cookie.
Hey, listen, don't do that to me, okay? Nobody calls me that now, and I don't want to think about them. Who told you what my old name was, huh?
You did.
What? When?
It was me, Cookie. I'm the one. I told her. You. I mean, I stopped you from going to the dance that night.
You're out of your mind.
I stopped you. I stopped you from sleeping with Scott Baldwin.
What?
Changed history. That's why things are the way they are. You didn't go to the dance. You didn't sleep with Scott, and that's why Karen isn't here, because she doesn't exist. She never did, and I'm the reason. I'm responsible. Miss Rhonda, I need you to help me figure this mess out.
Hey, listen, I don't want to talk to you or anyone else about my past.
You have to. Now, the night you wanted to go to the school dance with Scotty Baldwin, you'd been drinking, right?
Let's see, if it was a weekend I was drinking, if it was a weeknight I was drinking.
Rhonda, focus. Now tell me about that night.
Hey, why is some stupid dance so important to you, huh?
Look, I know all of this sounds crazy, with me being the one who talked to you on the computer and all.
Yeah, especially since you were only about 3 years old back then.
But I'm telling you the truth. Now listen to me. You have to tell me exactly what happened that night, because a life depends on it.
All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I was communicating with some guy on my dad's computer that night. He and I exchanged messages back and forth late into the night. He seemed to care about me.
I do care about you, which is why I don't want you going to this dance drunk. But I want this guy to notice me. Getting drunk, sleeping with someone so he'll like you is a mistake. Don't go. Okay. Okay. All right. I won't go. I'll stay home and sleep it off.
He told me that I did the right thing, and then I...
Had your whole life ahead of you.
How'd you know that?
Because I told you. It was me, Rhonda. As crazy as it seems, I was the one writing to you on that computer back in 1973. It was me talking to you that night. It's right in here. The computer I used to reach you on. I'll show you, then maybe you'll understand.
Yeah, I don't see any computer. Is this some big scam or something?
I swear it was right here. It's a big metal monster about this high from here to here, and it's got levers and wheels and lights, and anyway, you can't miss it.
Yeah, my dad used to have one of those. He kept it in the rec room.
You were with me when I bought this at an auction, and Karen was there, your daughter, Karen.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking?
We were going to restore it, just for fun. And then I started getting messages from a girl named Cookie. Karen warned me that something bad would happen if I kept using the computer, but I didn't listen. My God, I should have listened to her.
You know, Frank, I think I'm gonna maybe keep...
No, wait, Rhonda, please. You've got to believe me. You were in trouble. You reached out to me. I thought I was helping, but I must have somehow screwed up the way the future was supposed to be. Wait, look. Look. This is a note. You wrote it. Do you remember?
This can't be. How did you get this?
I asked you to write it and put it in the wall outside Kelly's. Yes. And I told you to wrap it in plastic because I would be getting it 28 years later.
That's why you asked me about the dates, right? And who was president?
Yes, and how I knew that I was somehow connected to someone in 1973 on the damn computer that now seems to have vanished.
That's right. The day after the dance, my dad's computer broke. That was the last message I got from you. Oh, my dad was furious. He thought that I did it on purpose, and I tried to tell him, about the messages I was getting from you.
Maybe we were able to contact each other because we were on the same computer.
The day at Kelly's, all I wanted to do was meet you. You told me you could help me, I trusted and believed in you, and look what happened to me. Your stupid computer and you ruined my life.
Rhonda, you have to believe. When I was sending you those messages, I thought I was helping.
You know what my dad did when I told him about my little friend on the computer?
Stopped you from using it? Is that why you didn't write me back again?
No, he locked the computer in the basement and said that I could never use it again. And then just to be safe, he sent me to a mental institution for all the craziness I was spouting about messages and my mystery friends on the computer. And then when the drugs didn't work, They tried to shock the truth out of me.
But no one could understand the truth, could they?
It was so much easier for them to think that I was some crazy person, hearing voices through the computer. And then when I got out of the hospital, my lovely dad wouldn't have anything to do with me, neither would anyone else.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. At least I knew who I was, huh? Crazy Rhonda. Crazy Rhonda who turned into drunken Rhonda. So, there it is, Frank. That's the beautiful life you promised me 28 years ago, and now you want me to dig it up again.
But I could back you up. I could explain that I was sending the messages because we're in this together now.
Oh, yeah? What am I supposed to tell all my fans? That I was talking to you on the computer over decades? That I don't have a daughter, but I would have had one if I would have shown up one night for some crummy dance? Not only did you ruin my life, but now you want to come and finish the job. Is that what you want?
What I want is your daughter back.
I don't have a daughter.
Yes, you do. Her name is Karen, and she is smart, and she is beautiful, and she is the most loving, caring person I ever met. And she's real, damn it. And I am in love with her. She changed my life. She changed so many lives. In fact, she was on her way to the hospital to save a woman with liver. Oh, my God, Ariana may die now, too, because of what I did.
Okay, stop it, all right? I don't want to hear any more from you. I don't want to hear about Karen or Ariana or the man in the moon, because I think you're the one who belongs in the hospital.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
It's just a little too late for your apology, all right? You took me on this pathetic road trip that led right here to my miserable, awful life 28 years ago. And now what do you want? You want me to say thank you for that?
Look, I know I can't possibly make this up to you, but I can get your daughter back. We just need to find that computer and put the past back the way it should have been.
Oh, no, you're crazy. No, I'm not going to do that. What do you think? The crazy stares, people talking behind my back? Is that what you want me to do? You are nuts, Frank.
No, wait. You've got to believe me.
I do believe you, Frank. That's the problem. But your precious computer can stay where it's been for 28 years, locked up in my basement. I hope it rots there.
Is that where it is? Is it still there?
Well, why don't you go and tell everyone you've been talking to the past? Okay, I want to see how they treat you. I want to see if they put you through the hell they put me through. And from where I'm sitting, you deserve every minute of it.
Please, I need your help.
Don't you ever ask me for my help again. You understand that?
Oh, my God, Karen, what have I done? I've got to find you. I will find you. I still remember you in my arms, Karen. I remember the smell of your hair, the sound of your voice. I love you, and I know you are as real as I am. I will fix this. I swear I will find you, Karen, and bring you home to me.
Lucy, have you seen there he is.
I'm
fine. Glad you are.
Kevin, hey.
Hey, Joe.
You got a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I'm, kind of worried about Frank.
Any more than usual? Sorry. What can I do?
Look, he was acting kind of strange last night, looking for some girl he claims to be in love with. A girl named Karen Wexler. Rhonda Wexler's daughter.
Rhonda Wexler doesn't have a daughter.
I know. Only he's convinced himself for some reason that she does.
Well, maybe she has a daughter that we don't know about.
He insists that this non-existent daughter works here at GH, and that we're all supposed to know who she is.
Karen Wexler.
Yeah, ring any bells?
No, I've never heard of her.
Rhonda! Rhonda. Rhonda.
Oh, Frankie, it's you. Come on, I told you to leave me alone.
I have to find Karen.
Come on, I told you to stop asking me that. Get out of here.
Not until I see the computer. You told me it was here.
Yeah, well, I lied.
Rhonda, where is it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Come on, just
No,
go.
it matters to me, Rhonda. Where is it? Tell me where it is, Rhonda. Where's the computer? Where is it?
Why do you want them to think I'm a crazy person? Huh?
Rhonda, just tell me where the computer is. Tell me!
It's in the basement. Right? Where? Hey, you can't go down there. You can't go down there. I gotta do something. I gotta get him out.
Come on, Karen. I'll find you. And I'll bring you home.
Hey, Joe, it's Rhonda. Your brother's really crazy. He broke into my house.
Calm down. What's Frank doing?
He keeps on talking on and on and on about this girl, and I can't get him to leave.
All right, put him on the phone.
No. You come over here and get rid of him, okay? I'm gonna call the cops.
Colleen, will you sign me out? I have to go.
Sure, of course. Is Frank all right?
No, I don't think he is.
Joe, what's going on?
Frank broke into Rhonda's house, looking for her phantom daughter again.
I better go with you.
Have I ever let you down? No. Then believe me when I tell you going to this dance tonight would be a very big mistake. It was all real. Oh my God, Karen, what have I done? I changed the past, and now you don't exist. No, come on. Come on, don't do this, come on!
I brought Dr. Collins. I hope you don't mind.
I don't care. Just get that crazy person out of my house.
Where is Frank now?
He's down in the den, in my dad's den, all right? I keep on trying to tell him to get out, but he won't listen,
Okay,
all right?
just-
He's not listening.
Rhonda, just calm down.
Work, damn it, work!
Frank?
Go away!
Frank? I'm here to help.
Please tell me you're not kidding. No one will believe me.
About Karen.
You remember? Finally, someone.
No, Frank, I don't remember. Joe told me.
I swear, there is a Karen Wexler who is now gone because of me. This computer is the only way I can get her back.
Why the computer?
It's a long story, but if you help me get it out of here and over to my house, I'll tell you
The
someday.
computer belongs to Rhonda. She's upset enough that you broke into her house.
Are you
Frank.
gonna help me or not?
I'm trying. But she's about to call the police. I don't want to see you end up in jail.
No, I can't go to jail, man. No way, I can't.
Then leave with me. Right now.
All right. But I'm coming back.
I don't need any more coffee, all right? I need a drink. You know, I think
Rhonda, you okay?
I feel dizzy.
Rhonda? Rhonda? Rhonda?
Maybe if I understood.
All you gotta understand is I need to find Karen, and I'm running out of time.
Why?
Because I am the only person in the world who remembers her, and I am terrified if I stop talking, looking, even thinking about her, I could forget. I can't let that happen, Kevin. I can't lose her. Please. You gotta help me.
Okay, I will. But you have to start from the beginning. Tell me everything you know about this girl. This girl that you love. Tell me about her. Tell me about this girl.
Karen. Her name's Karen.
Right. Karen Wexler.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet?
I've known her my whole life. So's Joe.
But Joe doesn't remember her.
No, because I made her disappear. The most incredible woman I have ever met in my life no longer exists because of me. You don't believe me? Why are we even talking? You might as well go.
What if I said I did believe you? She's real to you. So maybe there is a Karen Wexler.
82. Saturation was 88%, now 94 with bagging.
What do we got?
Rhonda Wexler, she's been here before. Suspected alcohol poisoning.
You guys need a hand?
Okay, choose open.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Don't run that shrink number on me, Kevin. I know you don't believe any of this.
But you haven't told me anything yet. Not really. How Karen disappeared? Why you feel responsible? Look, you want to tell someone, you might as well tell me.
Because I know how crazy it sounds.
Try me.
Okay. Okay, I bought an old computer at an auction. Got it up and running. Somehow I connected to a girl named Cookie who was living in 1973.
Cookie?
And it turns out Cookie's Rhonda Wexler. Anyway, I told her not to go to a dance.
Which was taking place in 1973.
That's right. She was going to meet a boy there. But I talked her out of going, and in the process, stopped the woman I love from ever being conceived. So Karen ceased to exist. See, how can I expect you to believe any of this when I can still hardly believe it myself?
But you do. That's what's important.
I do, because as impossible as it seems to you and everybody else, it's real.
And you love Karen.
It's the most real thing I've ever felt in my life. And I'm never going to give up looking for her. I can't let myself forget her like everyone else.
All right, then tell me more about her. How did you fall in love? I want to understand, Frank.
Well, it wasn't hard to do. The way her eyes sparkled when she smiled.
Wait a minute. Describe her. Tell me what she looks like.
She's beautiful. Even when she's a mess.
Her hair, what color is it?
It's brown. And thick. It's about down to here. And kind of straight. Her eyes are brown, too. She's got the most amazing brown eyes. And they could melt me every time. And I just wanted to do something nice.
What do you mean?
We bought her the computer. And things were great at first. It gave us an excuse to hang out, brought us closer together. I felt like a kid again, nervous, excited. I didn't know what I did to deserve her.
Tell me more about what her face looks like.
She has these beautiful, full lips, high cheekbones, and the most incredible smile. I missed that face when she was in Tennessee.
But she came back.
And things were great. Until I almost blew it. But she gave me another chance, and I didn't think anything could ever come between us again. And I ruined everything. She can't be gone.
Set her hands.
Shoulder length.
Does she look anything like this?
BP's 120 over 76.
The saturation stand at 95% on 15 liters.
Means we don't have to intubate.
Eve, could you see if Colleen has his blood results back yet, please? Ian, let's lower the oxygen to 12 liters, please.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
I have Miss Wexler's blood results. Take a look at that blood type. AB neg.
God, AB neg. That's the same as Ariana.
Yeah, I heard that Rhonda's awake, so I'm gonna go in and ask her if we can run some donor tests. There's a chance.
That's right. Oh my God, there's a chance. Rhonda Wexler could be a match for Ariana.
This sketch you drew looks exactly like Karen. You must remember her. Kevin, she was a doctor at GH. She was Eve's best friend.
Sorry, Frank, I don't.
But this is her. You couldn't have drawn this.
Frank, Rhonda Wexler says she does not have a daughter. No one that you say knew Karen has ever even heard of her. Only you.
Colleen, hi. What have you got for us?
Blood type's the same, antigens are good.
7 out of 10 markers match Ariana.
That's the best match yet.
Wait a minute. The alcohol poisoning wasn't a one-time deal for Rhonda. She's a habitual heavy drinker.
Liver damage.
Exactly.
Did you draw liver enzymes?
Lab has the blood. I'll check how far along they are.
We only need a small part of the liver.
Right. There's still a chance. Rhonda could be the answer to our prayers. For Ariana.
For us.
How's everything else in your life? You okay? Look, I know you see a lot as a paramedic, Frank. Traumatic accidents.
What's your point, Kevin?
Why don't you come down to the hospital with me?
And what good would that do?
Well, we could try to sort through all this. And I could call Victor, see if we can set up a search.
Well, why? You don't believe she ever existed.
But I want to help, Frank. Victor can go through national and international records if you want. In the meantime...
You know, I am pretty tired, and if we try this search, at least I'd be doing something.
Good. Good. I'm just gonna call Victor, try and get things started.
Thanks.
See if you can find someone who's seen or even heard of a Dr. Karen Wexler, late 20s, apparently lived in Port Charles, and supposedly Rhonda Wexler's daughter. Yes, I know it sounds far-fetched, but Frank seems so convinced we have to at least check out the possibility. All right, I appreciate it, Victor, and tell Mary not to worry. We'll get Frank through this fine. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Frank, Frank? Rhonda? You remember me? I'm Dr. Collins. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
About what?
Well, about Frank Scanlon. He's disappeared again.
Good. Then he won't be poking around in my basement anymore.
Well, if he shows up here to
He's
talk...
nuts, you know.
What I know is that he believes that he connected with you through a computer. Only you were back in 1973, and
He's
was...
crazy. All right, he's absolutely crazy. Now, come on, leave me alone.
He also says that you have a daughter.
Yeah, named Karen. He actually gave her a name. That's how sick the guy is.
Rhonda?
Get out of here. God, what kind of doctor are you anyway? You're making me feel worse.
I'm sorry, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Don't you understand that the one thing I always wanted was a family? It would have made my pathetic life better. Someone that I cared about who cared about me. But I don't have any children, all right? I don't have a daughter named Karen. I wish to God I did, but I don't, all right? I just don't.
I don't mean to upset you. Actually, I came here to warn you, Rhonda. No one knows where Frank is, and he could show up here anytime.
I already told him
We've
everything.
all told him. Frank believes you have a daughter.
But he's wrong, all right? I don't want to talk to him anymore, and I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone.
Okay. Hope you feel better.
Kevin.
Rhonda's test result?
She can't be a donor.
Don't tell me. Too much liver damage.
Yeah. Did I hear you say that she has a daughter?
Well, Frank Scanlon thinks so.
Any truth in it?
All I can tell you is Frank is looking for a woman that he claims to be in love with, and she's named Karen Wexler.
Who he thinks is Rhonda's daughter.
Who he also says is a doctor in this hospital. Meanwhile, no one's ever even heard of the woman.
I would give anything to find a relative of Rhonda's. Because if she's a match, chances are a blood relation would be also.
And a donor is your only way of saving Ariana now.
No one remembers you, Karen. I'm the only one. But I don't care what they think. You're real, and I am going to find you if it takes me the rest of my life. Let them all think I'm crazy. I don't care. I don't care what they think.
Scan.
Ian.
Easy. Hey. I figured I'd find you here. I just had a conversation with Kevin.
Oh, with Kevin, huh? You heard the I'm crazy story?
Well, I heard part of it.
Which part?
The part where Rhonda Wexler has a daughter she can't remember.
No one can remember her but me. Well, here she is, the woman who doesn't exist.
She looks real enough here.
You don't remember her either, though, do you? And you worked with her.
I did?
Yes, more than once, side by side. She's a great doctor.
Okay. I wish I did remember Rhonda having a daughter, because I would be testing her blood right now.
What, testing her blood?
Rhonda was a potential donor for Ariana, but her liver is...
My God. Ian, the night Karen disappeared, she was on her way to the hospital to talk to Eve. She'd finally gotten past her fear.
What are you talking about?
She was going to be a volunteer. She's a match for Ariana, Ian. Karen is a match. So by talking on the computer to Rhonda, who was in 1973, I changed history, and Karen was never born.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because we can help each other.
Help each other? How? Ariana needs a donor yesterday. You're talking to me about someone who doesn't exist.
She does exist.
Okay, fine. Then you find yourself a writer, put it on paper, you'll make millions.
Ian, look, please.
I would love nothing better than to believe your story. But I don't have time for fairy tales.
Fine, you go hold Ariana's hand. One of the reasons Karen wanted to be a donor was to help you and Eve get back together. She believed in your love, Ian. She believed you meant it when you said you weren't going to love Eve for just one night, but for always.
What did you say?
Karen was going to donate part of her liver, not just to save Ariana, but to help you and Eve live happily ever after.
The other part.
What other part?
The part about me loving Eve, not just for one night, but for always. How did you hear that?
Karen told me. She heard it from Eve.
There is no Karen.
Then how come I know that, Ian? I'm not that close with Eve. You didn't tell me. How come I know that? Listen, you want to think I'm crazy like everybody else? Go ahead. Lock me up. Do whatever you want. But before you do, think. What if you're wrong? What if there is a Karen? What if she does exist? What if she's the one person in this world that can save Ariana's life? What if all that's true?
Frank, I know you want this woman, Karen, to exist. So do I. Especially if she can be a donor to Ariana.
But you don't.
I don't...
What, it's insane?
Yeah. But...
What?
That thing you said about me loving Eve, not just for one night, but for always. Those are the exact words I used with Lambert.
And Eve told Karen. How else do you think I know?
But this is impossible.
Hey, a lot of impossible stuff has happened lately. Because I talked on an old computer to a sad little girl in 1973, and that girl was Rhonda Wexler, Karen's mom. I messed with the past, and I screwed up the future, and Karen was never born. But somehow, some way, I've got to fix that.
All right. I'm not the one you should be talking to.
If you're talking about another shrink,
No, would you relax, please, Frank? Someone else.
Who?
If you believe that this is true...
What, that I connected to the past? Absolutely.
All right, then there's someone who would know this. Someone who can help you. Come on. He must be in with Ariana. I'll go get him. This is the man I was telling you about. Chief, Frank Scanlon.
Nice to meet you.
I sense a past here for you.
Well, this is Frank's old place.
It seems like a lifetime ago.
In many ways, it has been.
Well, I hope you can understand this, because I am having trouble. What I know is a woman is missing, and I have to find her.
This woman, Karen, could be a donor for Ariana.
But there's more, isn't there?
I love her very much, and it's my fault she's gone. And Ian said maybe you can help.
Frank tampered with the past.
How did you do this?
Through this old computer, I communicated somehow with Karen's mom in 1973. Now, her mom, Rhonda, was going to go to a dance, and she made it very clear she was going to sleep with some guy. I didn't know it was Scott Baldwin. He's Karen's father. Or he would have been Karen's father if I hadn't talked Rhonda out of going to the dance. And now, Karen was never born. It's like she never existed to everybody except me. But I know she did. I fell in love with her. I held her in my arms. I can tell you every inch of her face. Like the way she does this kind of half smile. When she wants to laugh but isn't quite sure she should. Or these big, beautiful brown eyes that I could just lose myself in. You've got to help me get her back.
What do you think?
Everything is possible when it comes to love. You know that yourself.
You think this woman existed?
This man speaks from the heart. I believe you.
Huh. Thank God. What do we do now?
When you changed the past, you erased her from time.
So, how can I fix that? I already tried getting back on the computer to tell Rhonda to go to the dance, but the damn thing doesn't work anymore. So, unless I go back in time and break up the computer so Rhonda and I never connect, it's... What?
There may be a way to do that.
To travel back through time. You're really talking time travel here.
In a manner of speaking?
Eve and I did it.
You went back in time?
Well, we visited past lives, and we found that we've loved each other through many lifetimes.
Oh, man. This is bizarre.
Is it? And talking through a computer to Rhonda Wexler in 1973 is not.
Okay. So how do we do it?
But there's something I can give you.
There's a potion.
But without love, it is powerless. Only a love that is stronger than any other force on this earth can take you through time.
That is the kind of love I have for Karen. Might work. Then give it to me.
But there are dangers.
I don't care. I have to go back in time and pull that damn computer apart so Rhonda can go to the dance.
I don't know.
Well, you've got to help me. Please, help me. A woman's life is at stake in her very existence. You have got to help me.
Frank, back off.
All I know is Karen is an amazing woman, and I want her back.
I'm just not sure if I can.
But you were just telling me that you can...
That I've helped people go back to a past life, not to go back in time in their present form.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't think it was possible.
You said this thing is powered by love. If the love I have for Karen isn't strong enough, then nothing is.
You told me not too long ago that there was a miracle on its way from far away. What if Karen is that miracle? Huh? What if she's the one? Gotta give it a try.
Perhaps.
Perhaps? What do you mean by perhaps?
You must understand that if you go back, none of us will know where you may end up. By trying to save this woman, you could very well get lost in time yourself. Forever.
I don't care. I have to try. Let's do it.
Well, someone should have heard from Frank by now. I mean, we should have stayed in the recovery room and waited for
Bob
him.
will let us know if he comes by.
More than likely, he'll turn up back here soon.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. Oh, well, nothing makes sense. Suddenly, Frank's obsessed with somebody named Karen nobody's ever heard of.
No news so far.
Did you leave a message?
One with Emilio and one on Frank's cell phone.
All right, then we're doing everything we can do.
He's got to come home sometime.
Then Then we all jump on him like some ambush out of an old
Sweetheart,
Western.
it's not an ambush, it's an intervention.
Yes, and you know, Doc is very good at ambushes.
Interventions, and let's not make me out to be some sort of a miracle worker. Don't forget, I already scared Frank off once. He may not be willing to listen to me again.
He may not be willing to listen to anybody. I'm afraid to say this, but I think Frank's losing it.
Any luck, Chief? They're gathering the items as we speak. It shouldn't be long before we have what you need for your journey.
It's just incredible, the whole idea of going back in time.
Oh, it's dangerous, Mr. Scanlon.
I don't care. We're talking about Karen putting the world back the way it was so she can exist again.
There are no guarantees.
I am just asking for a chance to go back and disable that computer so there's a chance Karen can be here again. That is worth any risk.
When I give you the herb, you must focus on Karen with all of your will, with your heart most of all. It's your love for her that holds the power to transport you back to the time and place where you can undo what was done and make Karen part of this world again.
It's just unbelievable. 1973, I'll actually be there and be able to talk to people, interact with them.
Remember, the fewer you interact with, the better. The dangers are many.
You're taking a journey to fix a mistake. Focus on that.
You'll be tempted by many things. See much you'll wish to change, but you must not. Do only what needs to be done to save Karen, or you could change everything, Frank, here, for everyone. Now, never forget that your tiniest move could alter history as we know it.
Can I ask you a question, Chief?
Ask, and if you're lucky, I might have an answer.
What happens to me if this works? I mean, when I go back to 73?
What becomes of your body?
Yes.
The shell remains here. You will look to this time like a man in a sleep from which no one can wake you.
A coma?
Not too unenlightened eyes.
Well, I've got a family full of those. God bless every one of them. But Joe, he won't stop running tests, Ian, if he sees me stretched out and stiff but still alive.
Well, that's why we've got to keep him and everyone else from finding out about this. You don't want to worry him.
Or them trying to counter the herb's effects. There's no telling what could happen.
So maybe the safest place for you would be right here, where the Chief and I can keep an eye on you.
Well, right now, every single one of them thinks I'm completely nuts, so, I better go over there, do some damage control. I'll come up with some kind of a story. I'll get them to buy it, and then I'll head back over here.
Frank.
Hey, Ian, it's going to work. It has to.
We'll be ready.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't have to regret it.
I'm sorry. I got all your messages. I just needed a little time alone.
Well, you look a lot better.
Yeah, well, a good night's sleep and a long shower will do that.
You trying to tell us you're feeling like a new man, Frank?
What I'm trying to tell you is how embarrassed I am about the way I've been acting. Running out on you the way I did, stirring up all kinds of trouble. I will never work that many hours without a break again.
Yeah, I knew it. I told you he's been working too hard.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand. Everything you were saying this morning about the disappearing woman...
It's temporary insanity. I'm telling you, I really need some downtime, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to steal a little time for myself, get away.
That's good. I know just the place.
Well, thanks, Kevin, but it's all taken care of. An old friend of mine in Alaska's got a spot. No phones, no TV, just plenty of fish to catch, ice hockey to keep me busy.
Well, I haven't been asked for my opinion, but I wouldn't be much of an in-law if I didn't at least offer it. I think the idea of you going away when you could really use to dig into what you've just been through.
Are you kidding? I just got past thinking about all of that. What I need now is fresh air.
Why can't we let him deal with this himself? He knows what he needs better than anyone.
Thanks for understanding, Mom.
I wish I could go with you. How about taking my rosary along? It'll help keep you safe, and a little part of me will have made it to Alaska.
You've got a deal. Now, I need to run out to the car, grab a couple things, and start to get ready.
I'll have the rosary ready when you come back. Where did I put my purse?
Maybe you left it in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
We'll help you look for it.
Frank, wait, listen, could I just bother you for a minute? Can I ask you just one question about that woman you've been talking about?
Lucy, I just got finished.
I know, explaining that there is no Karen Wexler, but there is a drawing that Kevin made for you of her, right? And I would just love to see it. You know, see if there's any resemblance maybe between Scott and this Karen person. I mean, you did say that Scott could be Karen's father, right?
I'm sorry. If I still had it, no problem. But I don't. I tossed it.
Well, then let's dig it up. Let's go find it. You can get
I'm
it out.
sorry. It's gone, Lucy. Now just let this be. Would you? Please? Hopefully, by the time I see you again, this will all be behind me.
Frank, really?
There's no drawing. And no Karen. Okay? I'll see you.
Yeah.
See, I knew we'd find it, all that worry for nothing. And your brother is fine, too.
I just really have this feeling.
That Frank is up to something.
You have it too?
It just doesn't make sense to go from believing in someone's existence with all your heart to believing just the opposite after a nap in a shower.
It doesn't take a psychic to know what's going on here. You know what he's going to do? He's not going to go to Alaska.
You think he's going to?
Yes, he's going to look for Karen, this Karen person. Listen, no matter what he says, I know he believes she does exist. Don't you feel that? Doc? Yes. Don't you?
I think you're right.
Dear Neil, son, if you're reading this, it means that something has happened to me and I'm not coming back. Never forget how much I love you or how proud you've made me. Thanks for giving me the chance to be your dad. There was a time when you first found out about it, you weren't so happy, but you kept your mind open and trusted me then, and in the end, that made us both happy, right? Well, I'm asking you to keep an open mind again and trust that I'd never leave without a good reason. I did something, nothing against the law or anything, but I made a mistake. Most times you've just got to live with it, only I've got a chance to fix things, and that's a chance I've got to take. I'm just trying to follow my heart, like I've told you to do. That's the one thing I want you to look back and say your dad taught you. To know when your soul's speaking to you and to follow that voice wherever it leads. Because that path is the right path to take. Always remember that no matter where I am, I'll still be with you. And you'll be with me too. You're a part of me, Neil. The best part. And you'll be traveling with me forever. Loving you with all my heart and soul. Your father.
Frank?
Mom, hi. Hi, come on in.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm all packed and things are gonna be better than that. They're going to be great.
How could they not? You've got a guarantee.
I will keep them with me.
Do you know they were a gift from your grandmother on the morning of my first communion? And they've helped me so much through the years, in my hardest moments. So you hold them tight in your hand. And I know they'll protect you wherever you go. And you'll travel safe. And And you better bring home a suitcase full of pictures for me.
I love you, Mom.
Well, I love you too, dear.
So much. You look like hell.
I'm in good company then.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Not much. Ariana's getting worse. If we don't find a donor soon,
Look, I told you.
I know, Karen.
She exists. Or she will. As soon as I go back to 1973, disable that computer so Cookie, Rhonda Wexler, and I never connect. And then she can go to that dance and meet Scott Baldwin.
And Karen will be born.
All I need are those herbs that you and the chief were talking about to take me
Well,
back.
they're on a flight from the island this morning.
Man, this all sounds so crazy.
Yeah. What'd you tell your family?
Fishing trip to Alaska. I think they bought it that burned out and I need to get away. They'd lock me up if they knew what I was really doing.
They'd lock all of us up. But as long as I believe you. All right. I gotta go find that plane and get the package.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. For Ariana, for Eve, for me. Let's just hope it works.
It will work. I will bring you home, Karen. I promise. Thanks again for the time off. It's kind of an emergency, but I'll be back on the job as soon as I can. I will. Thanks.
Frank, glad I caught you.
I was just headed out.
You have a minute?
I have a plane to catch.
Right, to Alaska.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Well, this won't take very long. Just a second.
So, what's up?
Look, Frank, I've been thinking about what you've been saying about this Karen and talking to Rhonda Wexler in 1973.
I told all of you last night. I'm fried, okay? Too much work, not enough sleep. I need a breather.
You're just gonna take off like that? No luggage?
It's in the car.
You have your fishing gear?
That too.
Just can't get away fast enough, huh?
I really do need to cool out.
Well, fishing should do that.
That's the plan. So, thanks for stopping by.
You must be pretty close to this person.
What?
Your friend in Alaska. What'd you think I was talking about?
Yeah, we're pretty tight.
Must be to go all that way. Who was it again?
Nobody you'd know.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't help wondering.
Just wondering if I'm still wigged out is more like it.
No, that's not it at all.
Then what's with all the questions?
To be honest, I was hoping I could come along. I mean, I could use some time off myself, and I tie a mean fly.
I don't think so.
Well, come on, there's always room for one more on a fishing trip,
Not
right?
this trip.
Why not? Because there isn't one? We both know you're not going on any fishing trip.
You think I just make something like that up? A fishing trip to Alaska? I mean, come on. Why would I say that if it wasn't true? Okay. The fishing part isn't real. Or Alaska.
But you are going somewhere.
Yeah, look, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. It's just that I've been seeing this girl.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I'd take a few days off to go see her.
Oh, she doesn't live here in town?
Used to.
And you don't want anyone to know because why?
You know, my mom, a couple dates with someone, and she's already naming the grandchildren.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see your point. Especially when you're just getting started out with someone.
Yeah, and I just don't want to blow it, you know? She's the most amazing woman I've ever met. I mean, we connect on this level I didn't even know existed.
That sounds serious.
Could be. That's what I'm hoping for.
Are you worried that it might not work out?
It's just that I screwed up, and I've got to find her, straighten things out, or I'll lose her for good, and I can't let that happen.
Is that her? Is that the woman you're going to look for?
How did you do this again?
Well, your description was pretty convincing. A lot more than that story last night, or even now, this supposed trip you're taking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do, Frank.
Look, I know you're convinced I'm losing it.
No, actually, I'm not. You surprised? Believe me, so am I.
You saying you actually believe me?
Do I believe that you actually communicated with Rhonda Wexler in 1973 through a computer? And that you erased her daughter's entire existence? I shouldn't believe it, and every rational part of me tells me that that's impossible. But there's another part of me. I don't know, call it instinct. Call it whatever you want. But something tells me that there's just things in this universe that don't make sense.
So you won't try and stop me?
I guess it's a matter of trust, isn't it? And I don't believe that you'd be doing whatever it is you're going to do. Unless you were totally convinced that it was the only way.
You won't say anything to my family?
No, but I want something in return.
What?
If you need help. If you need to talk to someone, and I don't care how irrational it might seem, come to me.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good luck, Frank. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So do I.
Hey, Kev, got a minute?
Sure. Coffee?
No, thanks. This thing with Frank's already got me on edge.
Is that what you want to talk about?
Yeah. Any more thoughts on the subject?
I know you're worried about him. I know you love him. But I do think the best thing that any of us can do right now is just back off and let Frank work through this.
Look, he didn't even leave a phone number where we could reach him. Or the name of his buddy in Alaska.
I know, but I'm sure he'll be in touch when he's ready.
I just wish he would have stuck closer to home, you know? Look, I gotta go. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi. I want you to give me a great big thank you.
Should I be worried?
No, I have ferreted out some very, very valuable information.
Yes, Kevin, be worried. Be very worried.
Doc, listen to me. Our suspicions have been confirmed. I checked with the airport. That flight that Frank was supposed to be on to Alaska, he wasn't.
Because he's looking for that girl, Karen.
Yes, the alleged daughter of Rhonda Wexler, the phantom physician.
That's right.
So you're okay with this? I mean, you're cool with the fact that Frank is playing Don Quixote, tilting toward this Frank, Karen Wexler, Dulcinea reunion thingy?
Surprised?
No.
Dr. Martinez.
I'm absolutely stunned.
Dr. Rosa
Doc, you
Martinez.
never, ever, ever cease to amaze me.
Is everything ready? Is it time for me to try to go back to 1973?
Patience.
Look, I have got to get back there. I've got to find Rhonda and that computer and fix this mess.
The chief will take care of it. He'll get Karen back.
In a few hours, all will be ready. But this does not guarantee your success.
This has got to work for Karen and for me, for Ariana.
And for Eve and Ian.
Oh, man. If I had never made contact with Rhonda on that damn computer, none of this would have ever happened. I wouldn't have changed the past.
You didn't know what would happen.
Okay, all right, look, I'm really getting antsy here. Could we please just get started?
Well, not yet. There's some things you must know first. Now, you must focus solely on your feelings for Karen, the depth of your love. Now, that is what will guide you through your mission.
That won't be hard. I love Karen enough to get me through anything.
Well, keep that belief foremost in your mind and your heart.
It always is.
Now, you're going back to 1973. But part of you will remain here in the year 2001. Now, you can't stay in this state forever, Frank. At some point, you'll begin to feel the pull of the two universes.
What does that mean?
Your body will begin to feel the strain. You'll become tired, weak. Now, this is the sign that your time in the past is running out.
Then what?
You'll have to come back to the present, whether you've completed your mission or not.
I will complete it. For everyone's sake.
Nervous?
Well, it's not something you do every day.
Do you have any last questions before you leave us?
It's hard to know what to ask when nobody's ever really done this before.
Well, think hard. You will not have another opportunity.
Well, I know I'm supposed to focus on my love for Karen. But what if I land in another year or town?
The Morca opens the door of possibilities. How and where you travel is up to you. If your love is strong enough...
It is. That I'm sure of.
Then tell me about her. The woman you seek.
Well, other than my son, Karen is the most important part of me.
Of your life, you mean?
Of me. I've done so many things in my life I'm not proud of. But Karen accepts me for me. She never smacks me with any of the old baggage. You know, in fact, she's helped me unpack most of it. She's made me a better man than I ever was. You know, I can't even describe her the way she deserves.
You just did.
And she's smart. If I would have listened to her, I would have tossed out that old computer a long time ago, and I wouldn't have screwed up our lives. She was freaked out by me communicating with some kid from 1973, and she told me to stop, but I wouldn't listen.
Focus not on the error, but on the remedy.
Finding the computer and make sure it never works.
Fix your mistake, but do not try to fix anything else.
What does that mean?
You will see friends, family, and know where their past leads them. You'll be tempted to alter their lives, but you must resist this temptation.
But if I can fix one thing, why not something else?
You're traveling back to rectify the mistake you made. You're setting things to right, if it is possible. You must not compound your problems or anyone else's by attempting to play God. Accomplish what you must. Leave everything else alone. And when you return, if you return, you must never speak of what you experienced.
Why?
Because it could be very dangerous.
Hey, how's Ariana?
She's hanging in.
Well, before I launch into the great unknown, if I hit any time warp...
You'll do just fine.
Yeah, sure, but just in case there is a problem. Just give that to my mom. And that to Neil. I have been very lucky.
Frank, I want you to lie down and tell me when you first contacted Cookie.
March 9th.
Now, keep that date foremost in your mind. Concentrate.
March 9th, 1973. March 9th.
When you reach your destination, you will only disable the computer, which will set events on a course to return Karen to this world.
I will not interfere with anyone or anything else.
You still here?
Oh, yes, of course I am, because I can't stay away from you, but also, I want to get you to tell me something.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
No, Doc, listen. I want to know, why did you let Frank off the psychiatric hook?
I believed him. No, I think this is nuts. It sounds like science fiction, if you ask me, but when you get down to it, it doesn't really matter. Frank believes in this woman's existence, and whether I do or not, he does. You think I made the wrong move?
No, come on. You know me better than that, Doc. You know what you did? You put all that book learning, all that common sense and logic, and you smushed it. And you let your inner beliefs come through.
Yesterday, I thought Frank was a candidate for daily therapy. Today,
You aren't so sure,
Well, what if he gets himself into trouble?
No, but what if, just what if he finds the kind of happiness that we have? Don't you think the risk would be worth it? Wait a minute. By the way, how did you get Frank to admit that whole Alaska trip was bogus?
I showed him this. Wait a minute, do you recognize it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, Frank did. I drew her from memory after he described her to me once.
This is Frank's Karen. Oh, my goodness, Doc. You know what? There's sort of a slight resemblance to Rhonda.
Well, that could be a subconscious addition on my part. Frank keeps saying that she's Rhonda's daughter.
What if she is? I mean, why couldn't she be? Come on, plenty of girls in the 60s and 70s had a child, got pregnant, and then gave it up for adoption just with a few family members knowing that. So this could be like a great, huge, big secret Rhonda's been keeping.
Whether it is or not, this is the woman that Frank's looking for.
And we are gonna help Frank find her, aren't we? Oh, Doc, this is so great. It's like riding a stationary bike. You never forget how to get on, and you never forget how to fall off. You never do. You just keep pedaling.
Just dismount for a minute.
Why? This is us. This is old times again. We're solving all the mysteries of the ages, or at least the mystery of the here and now.
Not this time. I promise, Frank.
Oh, you didn't say it ain't so.
Didn't I hear a rumor of a board meeting right about now?
Oh, my gosh, I was gonna go to the bakery and get some buns. I'm gonna take these buns. Okay, Doc, listen. You have to believe I know you're right about everything, always. And it's because you always listen to your inner voice. Which I guess suspiciously sounds a lot like me these days, huh? Now you look really worried. I gotta go. Okay, I love you. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll see you.
I love you too.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
If I could save time in a bottle.
Think only of Karen. See her in your mind's
I'd
eye.
like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them.
I like this.
Me too. I wish you were here with me. I miss you. We're so close to getting it right, Frank. I don't want to abandon ship now. I love you, Frank.
Dr. Foster to pharmacy. Dr. Frank Foster to pharmacy. Dr. Hayes to podiatry. Dr. Michael Hayes to podiatry.
She does resemble Rhonda, doesn't she?
Something going wrong?
I have no way of knowing.
Mark. Oh my God, it's important here.
GH. over, Charles. What year is it? We made it.
Rhonda, how you feeling? Don't feel like talking, huh? That's all right, I can do the talking. I know Dr. Scanlon spoke to you about your medical condition. The toll that all the years of drinking has taken on your body. I also know that you were a match for a liver transplant for someone. But your own is so damaged that...
If you're here to tell me I'm drinking myself to death, I already know that.
Doesn't that bother you?
Why should it? What do I have to live for?
Hey, here you go, buddy.
Frankie! Frankie Scanlon, you come back here. Honey, didn't you hear Mommy calling you? You're supposed to stay close, remember? I'm sorry if he bothered you.
No. There you go. Did you say his name is Frankie?
Well, it's short for Francis. Francis Xavier Scanlon, but we call him Frankie. Is something wrong?
No. It's just... My name is Frank, too.
Really?
You're having another baby.
So they tell me. Well, as I said, I'm sorry if he bothered you, but this little guy is quite a handful, as you can see.
I'm sure he's just having fun.
Okay, wave bye-bye to the nice man. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Wait, Mom.
Yeah, Colleen, I'll need you to clear the rest of my day now. All right, thank you.
Well, looking a little better. Can I get out of this dump then? The food stinks, the service is lousy, and there's not an ounce of booze anywhere.
Yeah, I keep telling them the place hasn't been the same since they stopped serving martinis. Have fun.
Rhonda.
I don't have anything to say, so if you've rearranged your schedule or your day, just leave me alone.
I think we should talk.
I don't need a shrink.
You said you had nothing to live for. Those are words I don't take lightly.
It's my life, so just back off.
Rhonda, there must be something in your life that you love. Something that makes you smile, gives you joy. Something that takes you away from the hurt. Something. Someone.
There was someone a long time ago, but I lost that.
Maybe if you try, you can get it back.
Now my life's empty. It has been for years. These last few weeks have just been one big fat reminder.
You mean with what's been going on with Frank Scanlon?
Why does he keep on saying I have a daughter? It's just a big cruel joke.
No, I believe Frank's convinced it's true.
That's crazy.
So there's no possible way?
Listen, I know with my drinking, sometimes I forget things, but a daughter, I had a child of my own. I'd never forget that.
Rhonda, what about some of the other things Frank's been saying, like about that old computer in your basement?
I don't want to talk about that.
But can you tell me if you ever recall communicating with someone else?
I said I don't want to talk about it. That computer has done nothing but cause me trouble, okay? I don't want to ever hear it mentioned again. Do you hear me? Never.
Did you call me Mom?
Actually, I did. Because I don't know your name, only that you're little Frankie here's mom. And I'm sorry, that was rude.
Oh, no, that's okay. My name is Mary.
Frank.
Hi.
And you already know that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Only about a million things. I mean, I'm new here to Port Charles.
Oh, I see. Well, is there anything I can help you out with?
You know, if it's not too much to ask, would you mind grabbing a latte or something?
A latte?
Oh, I mean coffee.
Oh, that's that Italian drink. You know, I did have one once, a little cafe in Manhattan.
Right. Well, they're very popular where I'm from.
And where's that exactly?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Oh, now I'm really curious.
Well, then how about that lot? Coffee.
I'd love to, but I'm actually on my way to apply for a job at General Hospital. I'm a nurse.
Oh. Hey, I understand.
But you know what? I don't think it'd matter if I was a little bit late.
No, you couldn't put that off, not because of me.
Well, an hour either way, I don't think it'd matter.
It could. I mean, the sooner you get there, the sooner you'll get the job, right?
Okay, before I leave, do you need any directions or anything?
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to know the Wexlers or if they still live over on Charles Street.
Yeah, Harry and the girls, sure. They still live there. Oh, are they friends of yours?
You could say that. Anyway, I really need to see them. I need their help in finding someone.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thank you. You too.
My young man, let's make you all presentable now, okay? Okay, look how nice you look.
It's obvious your son loves you very much.
Well, he is the best thing that ever happened to me.
It was great meeting you.
Oh, maybe we'll meet again sometime.
Pretty sure we will. Bye, Mary.
Bye. Bye. Come on, sweetheart. Bye. Okay. You've got to remember why you're here. Find that computer. Bring Karen home.
I cannot go through this again.
Go through what?
The computer, everyone asking me questions.
All right.
Everyone thinking I'm crazy like
It's all
before.
right.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Rhonda, no one is...
What is that?
Rhonda, who's the woman in this photo?
My sister Carolyn.
Your sister? Did Frank ever meet her?
No, she died in 1973.
Daddy, I'm gonna meet Cookie at Kelly's. We won't be late. Love you.
What's that piece of paper you keep on looking at? Why do you keep on looking at it and looking at the photo of me and my sister? Where did you get that?
I drew it
How?
from a description that Frank Scanlon gave me.
No, that can't be because Frank's never met my sister
From
Caroline.
his description of Karen, the woman he believes is your daughter.
Okay, stop it. Stop saying that.
Rhonda, this is important. You say your sister died in 1973?
Yes, she died, all right? She died a long time ago, all right? Just leave it alone for... Leave me alone, please.
All right.
I'd like you to see Dr. Baldwin. Do you have any objection to that?
Oh,
Rhonda?
why do they keep on doing this to me? Why?
Gail, it's Kevin. I was wondering if you could check in on Rhonda Wexler for me. Well, she's pretty agitated. I'm afraid I pushed too many buttons. Because I know she doesn't want me in there. Thank you.
Hey! Doug. What is this? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I think I have.
You're so cute. Oh, that's not what it is. Carolyn!
Hey! Hey, what are you doing here? I'm meeting Cookie.
Oh, you two want to catch a movie with us?
Well, it's sort of our sister's night out.
The Sting, Paul Newman, Robert Redford.
Redford, huh?
Those eyes. Oh, gorgeous hair. I love blondes.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I'll see what Cookie wants to do when she gets here.
Okay. How's she doing anyway?
She's doing good.
Yeah?
I love your bracelets.
Oh,
Those are so
thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
Next to the hair salon.
Hey, can I get a bottle of water, please?
Why would anyone want to put water in a bottle?
I mean tap water. Tap water in a glass is fine. Thanks.
I should hope so, because that's the only way it comes.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Carolyn, what can I get for you?
A vanilla shake and surprise.
Coming right up.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No, but I know you, and I'm hoping you can help me with something.
So, who are you?
Frank.
Frank who?
Scully. Frank Scully.
Okay, Frank Scully. How do you know me?
You're Cookie's older sister, right?
How do you know Cookie?
It's a long story. I just really needed to talk to her about something.
What would you and Cookie have to talk about?
I need to find someone very important to me, and Rhonda can help.
How did you know Rhonda's my sister's real name?
Well, I heard someone call her Rhonda. It seemed obvious Cookie was a nickname.
Okay, look. I don't know what your story is, but my sister's only 16, and I think you should leave her alone. Thanks.
Hey.
I cannot believe that these files only go back 5 years.
Well, that's why I had the old boxes of files brought up from the basement.
Oh, you are so smart. Doc, isn't this kind of fun? This is like an old 40s movie where the two hot for each other detectives are working side by side, sweating to break a case.
Feels more like a science fiction movie to me.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Can we, Lucy, can we leave things where we find them, please?
Well, Doc, look at these. They're not like they're in any kind of order. You know what? I could refile these in everyone's astrological sign.
Carolyn Wexler. That's the only file we're looking for.
Okay. Let's see now. Diana Taylor, Dan Rooney, Heather. What? Heather.
Do you
what?
have to read the names out loud, Lucy?
I wasn't reading them out loud.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. Excuse me. I would know if I was talking and sound was coming out between my lips.
Fine. Could you not read them out loud just a little more quietly?
Fine.
You know what? Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. I mean, these aren't alphabetized or anything.
But wait a minute. You know, all these dates that I'm seeing in the corner, they kind of go in order. And yet, all the patients, they're around the same age. They're the same age.
Birth date. They're sorted by birth date.
Right. Wait a minute. That is not much different than my astrological sign sorting idea.
Not much. All right. In the photograph, Carolyn looked like she would be in her mid-20s or so. That would mean she would have had to have been born in the late 40s, early 50s, right?
Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I've got 59, 58, 57. Oh, my gosh.
What? What'd you find?
Tracy Quartermain, 1978. She came in for a consultation for a boob job.
Carolyn Wexler. That's the only name we're interested in.
Well, I know, but Doc, I gotta come back here. This is so much fun. This is better than reading those trashy tabloids.
Lucy, these files are confidential. You know what? Maybe I should just do this myself.
No. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good. I promise. I will be very good. Girl Scouts honor.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. I got
Really?
it. I got it. I
Really?
got it. Wexler, Carolyn.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Maybe now we'll get some answers.
Thank you. Here, keep the change.
You're kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Coffee's a quarter and you're gonna give me a 75-cent tip?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that's me. Last of the big spenders.
You know, I couldn't help but overhear. You gotta understand, Carolyn's just protective of her kid sister.
I don't blame her. It's just very important I find this person I'm looking for.
Good luck.
It's been
Excuse me. Excuse me. Look, I know I'm not explaining myself very well. I just wish you would give me one more chance to try, please.
We'll go ahead to the movie. It's playing at the downtown if you can talk your sister into going. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Look, I know Cookie is only 16, and I understand your concern, but I only need to talk to her for a few minutes.
And I still don't understand why.
Because this person I'm looking for means everything to me.
And you think Cookie can help?
Yes.
How?
I can't explain.
Well, then I can't help you.
Carolyn, there's a phone call for you. Here you go, honey.
Thanks. Hello? Hey, I've been waiting for you. Oh, you can't. Hey, no big deal. We'll do Sisters Night another time. I'll catch up with some friends and go see a movie. Hey, if you change your mind and you want to come, we'll be over at the theater on 1st and Washington. Okay, bye.
First in Washington, where have I heard that before? March 7th, 1973. Oh no.
It says right here that Carolyn had a heart murmur. You know, maybe that had something to do with her death.
It's possible, but heart murmurs usually aren't that serious. She did break her arm when she was 12. She fell out of a tree.
Huh.
What?
Well, it says that the only parent of record here for Carolyn is Harry Wexler. There's nothing about her mom. I wonder what could have happened to her mom.
I hate to ask. Seems that Rhonda's life has been about nothing but pain and loneliness.
Yeah, starting with the fact that maybe she lost her mom at an early age.
And then her sister a little while after that. I can really understand why she is the way she is. She's just trying to dull the pain because she feels there's no one to live for.
Yeah, right. Doc, what if what Frank says is true? I mean, what if he is right? What if Rhonda really does have a daughter?
She told me she wished she did have a daughter. That the one thing she ever wanted was to have a child.
Then we have to do it. That's all. We have got to find Rhonda's daughter, this Karen person.
Lucy, don't you think Rhonda would know if she'd had a child?
Yes, of course. But maybe she just didn't want anybody else to know. And Doc, maybe she gave the child up for adoption and she just is so sorry. She regrets it and she wants to make up for it, and I'm really reaching.
No, actually you're not. But let's verify one story at a time. There's nothing in there about Carolyn's death yet?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
Bingo.
What? What is it?
Carolyn's death certificate.
You got it. What does it say?
Hit by a car. Dead at the scene.
Oh, my, how awful. Where's the date? When did she die?
March 7th.
1973.